Senators on the Judiciary Committee were set to vote on advancing Kash Patel's nomination to lead the FBI Thursday, but that's now been delayed. Democrats used the panel's rules to push the vote back a week. The committee's ranking member, Senator Dick Durbin of Illinois, explained why he's questioning whether Patel is right for the position.
We have an individual in Kash Patel who has published a book which in detail describes his view of politics in America. It is a book that is filled with grievances, filled with conspiracy theories, and filled with information of how he sided with the January 6 rioters.
Let's bring in CBS News congressional reporter Taurean Small. Taurean, does this delay have any impact on whether Patel is ultimately confirmed? And are you seeing a change in how Democrats are approaching President Trump's nominees?
Well, Lindsay, I'll start by saying I haven't seen any significant reservations from Republicans. It appears Patel has the full support of the Republican conference, meaning if four don't defect, he's likely to eventually get to a floor vote and ultimately be confirmed. What I'm seeing Democrats, though, is shift their strategy. So Grassley did invoke the minority party's right to prolong this. So he's pushing it off until next Thursday for a potential committee vote. But during that time, Democrats are saying that they're looking to introduce not just their Republican colleagues, where they're unlikely to sway their minds on Patel, but America at large to who Patel is. I talked to Senator Richard Blumenthal of Connecticut, and he told me that Democrats have demands. They want to get more on his testimony to a grand jury in the Trump classified documents case. They also want to see the second volume of Jack Smith's report on that case as well. And then ultimately, they're looking for a second hearing from Patel. They want to revisit some of his questions. But as we talked that out, he told me that it's unlikely Grassley will ultimately cave to those demands.
Also on Capitol Hill, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu met with lawmakers in the wake of President Trump's proposal to take over Gaza. How seriously are Netanyahu and congressional leadership taking this plan?
Well, a lot of lawmakers were interested to see where things stand on that ceasefire. I talked to Blumenthal again, and he was a part of that meeting with senators with Netanyahu. He said that the majority of the conversation seemed to be driven around an extension of a ceasefire deal. He said that he did not at any point indicate whether or not there would be entertaining of President Trump's idea of the U.S. occupying Gaza. I asked him if he asked for funding for a redevelopment project there. He said that there's no expectation that the U.S. would be financing redevelopment in that area. So he said it appears, at least based on conversation that he and Democrats are having with the Israeli prime minister, that there's no plans to have the U.S. move forward with actually occupying Gaza.
Taurean Small, thank you.